Hello everyone, welcome to Gdansk, Poland. We're on the Baltic coast of northern Poland, population around 500,000. It's Poland's main seaport, beautiful coastline, a wonderful resort in Sopot. There's the old town, such a charming place to visit. And there's a look at the Olivia Ice Arena. This is the third year in the past 7 they've hosted the Junior Grand Prix event. We're live inside the Olivia Arena here in Gdansk. And we have a full day of competition here. The men's free program coming up in just a few moments. They had a great short program, some really strong performances, and we'll finish the day with the free dance a little bit later this afternoon. Let's take a look at the start order for the men's free program.
The following skaters may now take the ice for a 6 minutes warm-up. From Thailand, Chindanai Ponsing. From Bulgaria, Filip Kaimakchiev. From Italy, Gabriel Renaldi. From Estonia, Yegor Martsenko. From Turkey, Alptore Ovalioglu.
Well, here at ringside, the first group of men on the ice for their warm-up. We want to just take a moment to thank all the officials that have flown from all over the world to make these events happen. We're on week 6 here of the Junior Grand Prix. Next week in Linz will be our final week of competition. We thank the officials, and also the Polish Skating Federation have done an outstanding job in providing a very safe and enjoyable environment indeed. So we thank them. Let's take a look at the officials for this event. Well, here's a look at today's schedule. Of course, the men's free program warm-up, group number 1 on the ice, 11:45 here in Gdansk. And we'll move on to the free dance. We'll finish out week number 6 here at 15:30 this afternoon. Our final competition, 7 weeks. We'll finish in Linz, Austria next week, October 7th to 9th. That's will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then we'll move on to Osaka, Japan, December 10th to 12th for the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final. Well, as I mentioned in the opening, the men had some really good skates for themselves. They're all different levels, no question. You'll see that in Group 1 through 4, different standards. depending on how long they've skated, what their training conditions are, etc. But they all skated pretty well for the planned program content that they laid out. So that was really nice to see. We also had that in Krasnoyarsk as well. So the men skating a little bit more consistently than they have in the past few years. All really good skaters, that's not the issue, but had some challenges in being consistent. This season, certainly a little bit better. And hopefully we have a good day today as well. You can ask me a question, send me any of your favorite skaters, comments on what you've been watching through the Junior Grand Prix at Instagram stories. I'm pleased to answer them. In fact, I have some right now. One of the questions that came in, what is the hardest jump? Really depends on the skater. For me, funny enough, I could do a triple Lutz easier than I could do a triple Sacco. Just the timing on that, I would rip the left leg and
Skaters,
not use the right leg very much.
left in this warm-up.
But generally speaking, you know, obviously a triple axel is very difficult to do, and any quads. But if you're dealing with just the doubles, you know, probably the axel. It's the only jump that takes off forward, so it's a little awkward sometimes. There's a look at the start order for Group 1. Remember that the start order is based on the reverse results of the short program. So if you were last in the short program, you will skate first in the free program. If you're first in the short program, you'll skate last in the free program. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at ISU Figure Skating, YouTube at ISU Junior Grand Prix, and on Twitter at ISU_figure. Last question here. Can you begin to skate when you're 16 years old? Absolutely. Some of the adult skaters that I know started skating when they were 40. So you can skate at any time. Be careful. It's a tricky sport, that's for sure. But you'll enjoy it.
Please leave the ice.
The wonderful feeling. And here we go. Men's free program.
Przed Państwem reprezentant Tajlandii. Please welcome, representing Thailand, Chindanai Polsing.
Chindanai is 15 years old. This is the first Junior Grand Prix season, 22nd in the short program. Coach and choreographed by Spencer Lee. Will skate the free to Dance Macabre by Camille Saint-Saëns.
Chindanai Ponsing, Thailandia.
Well, clearly, Shindane is new, relatively new to the sport. Obviously not as much time training on the ice. They may not have the same facilities. And so, but what was great is he was trying those triples, really loose in the air, needs to get tighter, that's for sure. Had some success on the doubles. But you can see early on skaters who have not had that much time on the ice or that many years behind. There's the triple Saka, lifted really nicely, but of course landed forward. It's a downgrade and on 2 feet. A little bit after that, goes for a double flip. This is no problem. You can see in the air how far the legs are apart into a single loop. That's okay for doubles. You can get around, no problem. But for triples, it's too slow. You cannot rotate 3 rotations. You cannot be in the air that long. Entrance, unfortunately, into that spin and had to re-enter, but that spin will go in as 0, even though he did the second one. That's just to fill the time. That's the rule. Here's a double loop a little bit later. No problem here. Again, open in the air, but lots of time to get around. Just 2 revolutions. 3, not enough time in the air, and you have to be faster. Here's some of the steps in at base level for the step sequence. But this young man has come here to get experience, to watch other skaters, to learn from other skaters, and to see what he could do in competition. There's a double flip at the end of the program. That was nicely done. And that's the great thing about the Junior Grand Prix. You come and you learn. And you gain experience. And you go back home and you start to figure out, what do I need to do to get better? And that process started right here in the Kiss and Cry, discussing the program.
The scores, please. Zawodnik uzyskał w programie dowolnym 40 punktów i 18
40.18 for the free program. First skater out, of course. Total competition score of 67.67.
Free skating 40 and 80 total points. His total competition score is 67.67.
And here's some good coaching work done by that young coach in the Kiss and Cry. Oh, from Bulgaria, Filip, 17 years old, first Junior Grand Prix season, second event, 22nd in Kosice. 49.45 personal best from that competition, skating the free to Libertango. Well, this was a pretty good program for Filip Kamakchiev of
Filip
Bulgaria,
Kamakchiev, Bulgaria.
because this young man went out to try all the difficult jump elements that he has, the triple flips and whatnot. Weren't certainly all mastered, not all clean on the landing, but the rotation position in the air, much better, much faster, getting around the jump further, having a chance to land those difficult triples. This was good work, good progress from last competition. Getting a little bit more confidence, but you'll see throughout the program, the eyes are down, looking at the ice. It's just a lack of confidence a little bit. There's the triple flip more than all the way around, look like, but they have it as a downgrade, so I'd have to see where that foot landed, but upper body certainly rotated more. There's the double axel. No problem. Euler, quickly. Not a lot of speed, of course, so that's not going to help you. And squeaks that triple salka out. Probably it is under-rotated in the system. A little bit later, the triple flip again. Look to get all the way around. Has to put the hand down. That would be a fall. And the triple loop. See how much faster Filip rotates in the air now. And that's looking a lot better. So some progress made. But still lots of work on the basic skating skills. When the eyes are down looking at the ice, it's because you're just not comfortable and confident enough yet to skate freely, keep the presentation up, and be able to execute all those elements. That's just a certain stage of development with more work to come. It's frustrating. You have the desire to do all those difficult elements, and you've got strength.
The scores, please.
It's not an easy sport, that's for sure. Free program scores, season's best 57.53. That's first so far, second skater out. 95.04 total score for the competition. That'll put Filip currently into first place.
57.53 total points, which is his new season's best. His total competition score is 95.04. He is currently in first place. Przywitamy reprezentanta Włoch. Please welcome, representing Italy, Gabriel Rinaldi.
16-year-old Gabriel Rinaldi from Italy. First Junior Grand Prix season and event. 20th after the short program. Skating to music from Armageddon soundtrack. Well, for Gabriel, obviously a little fatigue setting in there at a certain point in the program, but some good work. Nice triple loop technique on the takeoff. We'll see some really nice jumps off the top of the program. And then as he got a little tighter, things got a little wilder, a little crazy. We'll take a look at that near the end. Usually when you're out of control, you use too much muscle on the takeoffs. That started to happen a little bit the second half of the program for Gabriel. Here's a look at the opening triple flip. It was a fall, but rotated pretty quick. Didn't really get up straight. It was on a lean right off the takeoff, so the weight was not on top of the landing foot. Here's the triple loop, though, right on top on the landing, up to a double toe loop. That was good. Needs more speed and flow, no question. Another loop. There's a little rocker with a bracket into the triple loop. Nice. That was the best jump of the program, I think. And into a flying sit spin. A little bit later, another triple flip. Good fast rotation. Gets around, but can't get the free leg out quick enough to get it into a combination. There's another bracket. Sets himself up for the double axel. Tries to do not sure what. And then double salchow. That's where the body just takes control and you're not sure. You just kind of swing yourself around and get what you can out of it. That was not an Euler, so I'm not sure what they'll call that. Double axel sequence, double salchow with a star, so yeah. A lot of minus GOEs, of course, for quality. So we're not having any speed and flow coming out. You can see pretty tired at the end of the program there. And if you're tired like that, then those jumps at the end will not be controlled because you're not in position. And you don't have the strength to get yourself in position. And then it's just muscling the jumps. Fitness and conditioning so critical, especially for the second half of the program. You don't have a chance if you're not in shape. You're just going to be hoping that you land your jumps and not being able to control it. Free program scores for Gabriele Rinaldi of Italy, 76.27. That's first in the free program, for sure, clearly. And total competition score of 121.23. That'll put Gabriele currently into first place.
Gabriele Rinaldi from Italy has earned a free skating 76.27 total points. His total competition score is 121.23. He is currently first place. Przywitajmy reprezentanta Estonii. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Estonia, Igor Martsenko.
Igor Martsenko, 15 years old, first Junior Grand Prix season, second event, 20th in Kosice, 19th after the short program, 75.82 personal best. Looking top that here this afternoon.
Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare, sono un italiano. Buongiorno Italia, gli spaghetti al dente e un partigiano come presidente, con l'autoradio sempre nella mano destra, un canarino sopra la finestra. Buongiorno Italia con i tuoi artisti, con troppa America sui manifesti, con le canzoni, con amore, con il cuore, con italiano vero.
Yegor Marcenko, Estonia.
Well, Yegor started his program with some really nice elements, technical elements, good technique, good timing, some pretty nice landing, and looked to be in good shape to get all the way through the program. With conditioning, had some mistakes along the way, no question. Certainly lots of work to do still on presentation and connection with the music. And let's take a look here. This triple flip off the top of the program, reaches way back, right on top of the landing. Really good start to the program. Here's the triple Lutz, backs this up. Some changes of edge, a little bit on a lean, but on top of the edge when it came down, so that was good. Double axle, rides off the end of the edge, no problem. Euler, good ice coverage on that. Triple Salchow, that's under rotated, I believe, in the system, and has to go down. But watch this double axle, this was beautiful. At the end, rides off the edge, into the air, nice straight strong back on the landing. Beautiful control on both the takeoff and the landing. This one not so much. On the outside of the circle, you can see it leaning to the right. And so therefore the weight not on top of the landing foot on contact. Some work on flexibility as well. But the basic jump technique is there. I need to spend some time on all the other aspects of skating to improve the overall program. A little bit more speed, depth of edge. Posture's not too bad, but certainly could be improved. But nice job. A 75.82 is personal best. I think he's going to crush that here with that skate. Got it pretty good with the guards, got to admit. Wow.
Zawodnik uzyskał w programie dowolnym 94 punkty i 900.
Okay, season best 94.09. That's almost 20 points ahead of his personal best before. That's first in the free program with a total competition score of 140.22, and the Estonian skaters continue to show progress and improvement. They've had a good season so far on the Junior Grand Prix. There's a look at your top 4 skaters so far in the event.
He is currently in first place. Przed Państwem reprezentant Turcji. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Turkey, Alp Tore Ovalioglu.
Well, Alp Tore, 17 years old, first Junior Grand Prix event, 18th after the short program. Coached by Tomi Pulkkinen. Skating the free program this afternoon to music by John Miles.
Music was my first love, and it will be my last. To live without my music would be impossible to do. In this world of troubles, my music brings me through.
Well, you could see a kind of smile coming off the end of that program. That was a good skate, I think, for Alptor.
Ovalioglu, Turcja.
Lots of strength, good power. A little tired partway through the program, but it didn't bother his jumping too much. Strong opening. Lots of work to do on posture and shoulders and hands particularly. They kind of just hang off the end of the arm and not part of the body line yet. You can see them there. They're just not extending the body line. Here's the triple flip. Good work to get that free leg back. Gets into the double toe loop. So good start. Another triple flip right after that. So that's a victory for Alptor to get those two difficult triple jumps off the top of the program, get them landed. There's the traveling three turns into the flying camel spin. This comes in at a level 3, so gets that feature of turning over here, grabs the blade, pulls that back, not so far. Triple toe loop later in the program, again, gets that landing done, but no stretch free leg, a little hunched on the shoulders. Not being critical, being analytical here. Those are the details that are going to greatly improve the quality, because most of the GOE scores are in the minuses there because of the landing itself, the quality of it. But from getting the job done from a technical perspective, good job here. Where do you go from here? Clean up the positions, pick up the speed, improve the posture, work on the hands and the arms. 94.83 for Alptor, good job. That's first in the free program. So far, total competition score 141.71. That'll put Alptor in first place after the first group.
94.83 total points. His total competition score is 141.70. He is currently in first place. The following skaters may not take the ice for a 6 minutes warm-up. From Belarus, Wasyl Barachowski. From Poland, Jakub Lofek. From Sweden, Kasper Johansson. From Armenia, Simon Danilians. From Republic of Korea, Han-Gil Kim.
A few more questions come in from Instagram. How many people are part of the filming crew this year besides myself? We have 6 in total, including myself. So we have 5 other crew members. Our director, Tom. Replay operator, Philip. Camera, Tim. Camera, Austin. Executive producer, Rob Dustin. It's the crew. Build it up, produce it, break it down. A lot of hard work. And our third camera is true. Thomas from Swiss Timing, the replay camera, use that camera as well. He does such a wonderful job in with us all tour on the Junior Grand Prix this season. We greatly appreciate the work and the support of Swiss Timing, all the crew, and the great camera work that Thomas has been providing our production as well. It's become quite a family over the past 7 years. We've seen each other, although we live in different continents and all around the world. It's always nice coming together, working with such fine people. greatly appreciate Swiss Timing and, of course, all the crew at the ISU as well. So, anyways, to answer your question, the production crew is 6, but there are many others that contribute. And the Olympics will start February 4th to the 20th in Beijing. Those are the dates, February 4th to 20th. I'm sure that people will be clinging to the TV to watch the 2022 Winter Olympic Games from Beijing, China. What a great figure skating event this is going to be. Of course, I'm a hockey fan as well, so the NHL players are getting to play, and that's always a great battle. But the figure skating seems to be a premier event worldwide. And there's some outstanding, incredible performers, competitors, many of whom could win, but only one will, and that will be the story. Another question, Ted, will you commentate on senior Grand Prix? No, I'm pretty much assigned to juniors. I love working with the juniors. We've got other commentators do a great job on the senior Grand Prix, and you know what? People probably absolutely tired of listening to me, that's for sure. So you don't want to hear too much of one person. So it's good to have different points of view and different hosts, if you will, at the competitions that the ISU hosts, the senior Grand Prix events, of course, the championships for continents, Europeans, Junior Worlds. I'll probably do Junior Worlds, we'll see, and the World Championships. So a good group of people to cover your favorite sport. Here's a look at the standings so far after Group 1. Just finishing up the warm-up for Group 2. Another question, will any of the junior skaters be eligible for the Beijing Olympics? I don't really know for sure. I'm thinking most likely not. This is a whole new group of young juniors, and it's been 2 years essentially, so most of the eligible Olympic skaters have just graduated from the juniors 2 years ago, but not any current junior skaters. I might be wrong with that. I'll have to check it. And thank you to everyone for helping us reach the 100,000 mark of subscribers on our ISU Junior Grand Prix YouTube channel. Outstanding. We're very proud of our 7 years of work, and you all helped us get to that landmark. We thank you very much for subscribing. And continue to, if you haven't.
Skaters, your warm-up has ended. Please leave the ice. Przed Państwem reprezentant Białorusi.
Well, our next competitor comes from Belarus.
Wasil Barachowski.
13-year-old Vasil, born in Minsk, coached by Yuri Chishkov. 17th after the short program. And will skate is free to The Show Must Go On by Queen.
Empty spaces, what are we living for? Abandoned places,
Well, when you're a coach or a federation and you're looking for young talent to develop, this is the type of young skater that you're going, okay, there's a lot of good assets already in this young man. A little bit wild. We'll see that in the free leg. He's got nice posture, shows good stability in his steps, good control on the footwork sequences. Not yet totally in the whole body, but here's the triple Lutz. Gets that free leg back really late. Can't get up to a combination, but saves the triple Lutz. So good fight on that. Here's the double axel. Gets the free leg back. Patient. Keeps the momentum going up into the triple toe loop. But there's that free leg. Wild, high, and has to take the body forward. Here's the triple flip. Into an Euler, which is a little bit awkward. Triple Salchow. And a wild free leg again. So he's got to get that free leg under control, keep it down, punch it back, keep it close to the ice, don't touch it. There's the triple loop. Again, a wild free leg, gets it around for the double toe loop. So the quality of these jumps are not great on the landing, but the mechanics of the takeoff are okay to get him into rotation. He's got lots of work to do to clean up the ending. Here's a look at some of the steps. And it's in just at a level 2, but that's not the point, is that he's comfortable. And then there's a change of edge with a toe step. So certainly the basic skating skills are starting at the age of 13 to be quite strong and will only get better. There's a beautiful triple flip at the end of the program. Good young athlete, physically strong, capable, lots of work to do, but shows good signs for the future.
The scores, please. Zawodnik uzyskał w programie dowolnym
Pre-program score for Vasil, 99.54. That's first in the free program. Total competition score. There's a time violation plus one fall. He was looking at that. Total competition score 152.63. So we look inquisitive there. There's a one fall plus a time violation at the end of the program. That's why there were 2-point deduction.
Here
we go. Hometown. Jacob Lofek from Poland. 98.34 personal best, week 2 on the Junior Grand Prix. 16th after the short program. It's going to need a 98.49 to take the lead. Skating to the Godfather 2. Well, with a little snap of the suspenders, I think this young man's pretty happy with that straight.
Jakub Lofek, Polska.
Very nicely done. Good jumping, good technique, good success. And here's a look at some of the elements in the program, opening up with this triple Lutz. Straight up, right on top, all the way around into the double toe loop. Really nicely executed, well centered in the air. Here's another triple up, mispicked a little bit on that takeoff, but saves the landing. Just as the three foot hits the boards a bit. But watch right here, triple toe loop really close to the boards and just catches, but lucky that he didn't catch the heel right on the board and fall. Let's take a look how close that is. Right here, watch right there, just touches the boards. Has to put the free leg in to get himself going again. Good catch with our camera there. There's the triple Salchow. Right up into the double axel. He was centered and on top of his feet today. And that's such a comfortable feeling. And you don't have to worry about, will I land on top of my feet? Or will I be on an angle and have to fight for it? Triple flip near the end of the program. But today, Jacob was under control, that's for sure.
Ale już tu miałem skakać celowo czy nie. Teraz stwierdziłem, że no i coś zabraknie to skoczy.
Free program score for Jacob, season's best 105.17. Happy with that. That's first in the free program with a total competition score of 159.32. Great job by Jacob here this afternoon at home as he takes over the lead.
Which is his new season best. His total competition score is 159.32. He is currently in first place. Przed Państwem reprezentant Szwecji.
Well, our next competitor comes from Sweden, Kasper Johansson, 15 years old, second Junior Grand Prix season, second event, sixth in week 2 in Courchevel, 15th after the short program, coached by Regina Jensen, 112.60 personal best in the free program.
Kasper Johansson, Szwecja.
Well, Kasper will be a little disappointed with that program. A lot of pop jumps, and that is the enemy of a skater and a coach particularly. You have to turn to earn. And if you pop them into single jumps or triples into doubles or quads into doubles, you're just leaving points on the table. You're best to get in the air, turn it, fight for the landing if you have to, but a lot of mistiming on the takeoffs, putting the pick in too early. That pick needs to go in as the jumping leg starts on the way up, and we'll see. Here's the triple Lutz to start the program. Turns this one right off the takeoff, which is good, but a little bit on a lean and too far back. But watch the pick here. This will go in too early. Here's his steps coming in. Watch when this pick goes in. Watch his right knees going down, and the pick goes in as it's still down. Together. A little bit later in the program, there's the triple flip. That worked into an Euler, into the triple Salchow, and your legs fold into rotation, and you turn. It's great. Watch the feet get together, nice and tight, quick in the air. But so many points left on the table with those pop jumps. That's the frustrating part. I mean, everybody understands a tough skate and not on top of your feet and falls, but pop jumps, boy, every coach will tell you and every skater will tell you that's the dreaded, I was going to call it disease, but because once you start popping to get muscle memory and you allow yourself to pop, it's a problem. Well, coach is talking probably a lot about that right now. Free program score for Kasper Johansson from Sweden, 89.53. That's fifth in the free program. Certainly has more abilities than that number. But on today, wasn't enough. 143.86 puts Kasper overall in the third place at the moment.
143.86. He is currently in third place. Witamy reprezentanta Armenii. Please welcome, representing Armenia, Semen Danilians.
Semen is born in Moscow, coached by Alexander Volkov, representing Armenia. 14th after the short program. Needs a 104.33 to take the lead. And he'll skate to Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
I found the love for me. Darling, just dive right in and follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids.
Oh, nice job.
Simon Danilians, Armenia.
You could see this young man happy with that performance. What was nice about it is he lets small problems only stay as small problems. Quite often when you take off on a jump and you start to feel it going off, you overreact and it becomes a bigger problem. He stayed with his body core, with his strength, and just rode through it. There's the quad toe off the top of the program. That's under rotated, and of course a fall, but good attempt. Good to get it out here in the Junior Grand Prix. There's the double axle. Euler keeps that momentum carrying up into the triple salchow, gets all the way around, no problem. A little rough on the landing, a little slow, but that's okay. Triple Lutz. Not a perfect takeoff, but stayed true to that straight and strong air position and got through all three revolutions. Here's the second Triple Lutz. A little missed pick, a little too far forward, and didn't get very much height, but stayed straight and strong, got all the way around. Nice. Triple loop a little bit later in the program. Timing was better on that takeoff. Well done. Change combination spin level 4 at the end of the program. And the men are doing what they can do. Lots of room for improvement, no question. These young men, many of them 14 years old, 15 years old. I could tell you I couldn't do any of this or that level at that age. It's quite remarkable. They'll grow and change and mature a little bit later. But nice, straight, strong back. You can see him sitting in the kiss and cry there. Good posture, and that really holds the jump together even when it goes off a little bit.
Your scores, please. Zawodnik uzyskał w programie dowolnym 108 punktów i 77
108.77, so that is first place for Semen in the free program with a total competition score of 163.77. He'll take over first place overall.
108.77 total points. His total competition score is 163.77.
Nice work.
He is currently in first place.
Last moment, lace and boot repair. Nicely, calmly done, didn't panic, took his time.
Skate, representing Republic of Korea, Hangil Kim.
Hangil Kim from Korea, 18 years old, 13th after the short program. Unusual starting position.
the time you must keep on trying. You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile. And maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time. What's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Hangil Kim, Korea.
Well, we'll get to the technical elements in a minute. The final piece of music, Smile, was such a beautiful piece of music. But you really need to connect to it or it's kind of wasted. And there, near the end of the program, you could really spend the time to make sure that the words that are sung, the feeling that you hear, are connected to the movement. That didn't really happen here in Hangil's, and really mostly true in most junior. They're not there yet. They're not at that stage, but missed opportunity, maybe later in senior. There's the triple Lutz, tight curve into the triple toe loop, so not a lot of speed, and a little under-rotated on that. It is under-rotated the system. Here's the triple loop. Now, most of these landings, now that was a pretty good one, are on a very tight circle, so it doesn't keep a lot of flow going. Here's the double axel. You can see on a big lean, it slips off the edge and has to go down. Leans quite a bit on these landings. This is better flow on the triple flip. Carries a little bit more speed there. Slow with the free leg, but allows him to glide on that edge a little longer. There's the triple Lutz into an Euler and triple Sacco forward and kind of messy in the landing. Certainly strong. Good news is turns off the takeoff, so it was in rotation. And the checkout and the glide on the landing, some work still yet to be done there. It's a complicated sport. It takes a lot of time, a long time, and it's different for everyone. Some people are naturally axle jumpers or Lutz jumpers, but there's always an element or two for every person, every skater. That's a bit of a challenge.
The scores, please.
Free program scores for Hangil Kim of Korea, 104.10. That's third in the free program, with a total competition score of 159.85, and that'll put Hangil currently into second place.
Free skating, 104.10 total points. His total competition score is 159.85. He is currently in second place.
Well, that concludes two groups of the men's free program. Let's take a look at the standings so far. And there they are.
The free skating at 1:24. Szanowni Państwo, nastąpi teraz krótka przerwa na odświeżenie tafli. Konkurencję będziemy kontynuować o godzinie 13:24.
We're going to take a short break during the Ice Resurface. You're watching live coverage of week number 6 on the ISU Junior Grand Prix from Gdansk, Poland. I'm Ted Barton. We'll be back with group number 3 very shortly. Stay with us.
Cause I know you know Windows update. So the message comes. Sorry? No. Windows is requiring an update. So we cannot stop this. The message comes whenever. We don't know. In the moment when the message comes and she's pushing something, then they open the update. And this was on the touch screen. But we could immediately continue working on the backup. But I didn't realize you were She could not, but I didn't see yours as well.
Welcome back to the Baltic Sea, in Gdansk, Poland. Beautiful area of the wonderful beaches just behind our hotel. There's a flyover of Gdansk on a cloudy day. And a look at the Olivia Ice Arena. We've been here 3 times, built in the early 1970s. A little chilly, but it's certainly served the Junior Grand Prix well over the past 7 seasons. With 2 groups complete in the books for the men's free program. Group number 3 coming up pretty soon. The battle for the podium will start. Important points on the table or the ice for the skaters to collect. Try to punch their ticket to the Junior Grand Prix final.
For the warm-up.
And
From
here we
Great
go.
Britain, Edward Appleby. From Chinese Taipei, Yu Xiang Li. From Italy, Matteo Nalbonner. From Ukraine, Andrei Kokura. From Belarus, Yevgeny Puzanov. From Republic of Korea, Yong Kim.
Let's look at Edward Appleby, medal winner in Courchevel. Had a great skate both in the short and the free, and did an interview with Edward. Talked a lot about his fascination for the Rubik's Cube and how it calms him down before competition. Such a nice young man, and had some challenges in the short program here, but looking for redemption in the free.
Skaters, there is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
Big thank you to the Polish Figure Skating Federation for all the support and help in making this Junior Grand Prix happen. It's not easy under COVID times. It's great to be back in the ice rink with real live judges. And here we go, group number 3.
Przed Państwem przedstawiciel Wielkiej Brytanii. On the ice representing Great Britain.
Our first competitor in Group
Edward
3, 16-year-old Edward Appleby from Great Britain, second Junior Grand Prix season. The second event this year, bronze medal winner, week 2 in Courchevel. Short 12th after the short program. Needs a 103.48 to take the lead. 119.18 personal best in the free program. Skating to Cry and I Need You by John Baptiste.
Who do you love? Who you gonna love? Who do you love when push comes to shove? How does it feel? How's it gonna feel? How does it feel when it's getting too real? Why sometimes does it seem like all I wanna do is cry, cry, cry?
Lord Appleby, Wielka Brytania.
Well, Edward had to fight for a lot of the landings here this afternoon. Some good takeoffs. Pretty good in the air. A little bit off on the landings, had to work hard, and he did. And on that triple Lutz, later in the program, really a mispick, so no lift on that. We'll take a look at that. Here's the triple axel, start the program. Great speed and momentum off the end of the edge. Straight and tight in the air. You can see the free leg, he was forward with his body. Free leg flew up. There's the second triple axel. And gets up into the triple toe loop. Has to work really hard. Hand goes down. But determined to get that combination in. There's the triple Lutz a little bit later. Very nicely done up into a double toe loop. No problem. Strong and good air positions. Sometimes you get a little off. Here's that interesting entrance right into the sit spin. Change sit spin in at level 3. There's a jump, which is a feature. And then the change over feet and a variation there. Here's the second. Watch the mispick right here. Slipped on the pick. Didn't get the height. Didn't get the quickness. And under rotation downgraded. In fact, the flying camel spin at the end of the program in at level 3. So a couple little things here and there, but still pretty strong season for Edward Appleby from Great Britain. It's a good progress. Just 16 years old, so lots of time to continue to improve and grow. Got a nice feel on the ice. Strong, powerful, has good ice coverage as well, so lots to work with there.
Zawodnik uzyskał w programie dowolnym 115 punktów i 50.
Free program score 115.56. That's first in the free program so far, with a total competition score of 175.86. That will put Edward in first place overall for the moment.
115.56 total points. His total competition score is 175.86. He is currently in first place. Przywitajmy reprezentanta Tajwanu. Please welcome, representing Chinese Taipei, Yu-Xiang Li.
Yu-Xiang, 14 years old, first Junior Grand Prix event, 11th after the short program, coached by Yuka Sato, former world champion 1994, skating the free program. Right now needs a 114 to take the lead. Well, there's a smile of joy. It was a good program by Yu Xiang Lee. Really nice and stable on the elements. Good spinner. Really good overall performance. Well done. Not only coached by Yuka Sato, but also Shi Wun Chang. Let's take a look at some of the elements here. There's some nice turns coming into the triple loop. Nice and straight and fast in the air. Soft knees on the landing. Strong straight back. So nice looking triple loop. There's the triple flip. Triple toe loop. Let's take a look. Under rotated in the judging system for that triple toe, but that's okay. Still pretty strong combination. Good series of toe. 3 turns. Watch him change from back inside, forward, outside edge right there. A nice position as well. Change, gets good speed on the back camel. Well done. Triple Lutz a little bit later in the program. Straight. Can tighten up in the air for sure. Straighten up a little bit. It'll be a little bit more efficient, but strong. Gets good air. Has lots of time to get around. No problem. Free leg back there into double toe, double loop after the Lutz. Nice 3-jump combination in at a plus 0.67 or 69 for the GOE with 10.48 for that whole combination. So nice points earned there. And there's some great flexibility in that change combination spin level 4 right at the end of the program. And you can see him look to the sky, thrilled with his performance, and so he should be.
The scores, please. Zawodnik uzyskał w programie dowolnym
Free program score
125 punktów i 30
125.30. That's first, and he's a happy young man. Total competition score, nice handshake from the coach, 186.20. Great job. Congratulations on a great skate here in Gdansk. You can see overwhelmed with emotion. How nice to see. Tears of joy.
Przed Państwem reprezentant Włoch. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Italy, Matteo Narbona.
16-year-old Matteo Narboni, second Junior Grand Prix season, 10th after the short program coached by Lorenzo Magri, choreographed by Matteo Zani. 91.63 personal best, needs 125.03 to take the lead. Skating to go down Moses, and what a wonderful world by Louis Armstrong.
So hard they could not stand. Let my people go. So the Lord said, go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land. Tell Pharaohs to let my people go. Let my people go. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. dogs say goodnight, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how they do. They're really saying, I love you. Ooh, yeah.
Matteo Nalbona, Włochy.
Well, Matteo's pretty quick in the air. Even though he has his elbows out and the free legs a little bit wrapped, he's very quick twitch and makes the jumps work regardless. We'll take a look at the air position on some of these elements. Had a pretty good skate here. Let's take a look. Here's the triple left, triple toe. Watch the elbows. You can see they're out a little bit. Leans forward on the landing. Has to put the hand down, but that triple toe loop was under the quarter. It's okay. There's triple flip. Good height, no question. There's the Euler. And the triple Salchow. Determined young man, that's for sure. Get through all these jumps. Here's the triple loop. The free leg is wrapped a little bit, and the elbows are out. Let's take a little bit of a closer look in the upper body. Watch the arms. Watch the elbows. You want to get those elbows in by your side. They're stuck out a little bit. Now, what that means is it just slows the rotation down. That's all. There's no point deduction for that or whatever, but just from a learning perspective, you want to be straight, strong, and tight and not have your free leg out too much or your arms. But he's strong, gets good height, gets enough time on the triples. Quads, that might be a little bit different. In the flying sit spin at the end of the program in at level 3 with a plus 0.30. So 91.63 is personal best. I think he's going to beat that here this afternoon.
Hi everyone at home.
The scores, please. Zawodnik uzyskał w programie dowolnym.
Free program score for Matteo Nalbona from Italy, 115.22. And that will put him in third place for the free program with a total competition score of 176.40. Matteo will take over second place.
115.22 total points.
There's a look at your top 5 leaderboard so far.
He is currently in second place. Przed Państwem reprezentant Ukrainy. Next to skate,
Well, from Ukraine, Andrei Kokura, 18 years old, second Junior Grand Prix season, coached by Dmitry Dimitrenko. Very interesting, unique short program. 9th after the short, 109.20 personal best in the free at the Winter Youth Olympic Games. Looking for something different from this young man as he skates at Casanova by Nino Rota.
The Memoirs of Casanova by Giacomo Casanova. Venice.
Well, this is a really interesting example, and let me explain.
Andrzej Kokura, Ukraina.
Dmitry Dimitrenko, very unique and innovative in his skating. You can see it also in his coaching, but he has to have this young man get the difficult elements in competition. So you saw less innovation in this program, some unique steps for sure, and much more to come. I think you're going to see this young man entertain on the international circuit for a number of years, but it's not all there yet. There's so much more to learn to feel comfortable in jumping and spinning. It's much more difficult to be innovative and creative and jump at the same time. There's the quad toe attempt, certainly downgraded, 2-foot landing, and you can see the focus and concentration. Here's the triple axel, rides that back edge, steps forward on the outside, nice and straight and tight and fast in the air. Doesn't check out, doesn't get the free leg back, but good attempt. There's the triplets. Leans forward, not a lot of momentum, so just gets into the single toe loop. And in the step sequence, you'll see a little bit of work in here of some moves and innovation with the music, but still, nevertheless, mostly focused and concentrated on the jumps in the free program. Short was much more expressive and unique, but Dmitry Dimitrenko, so special in his performance. You'll see more from this young man in years to come. Triple flip, triple salchow, just under construction for technical elements. And once they get solidified, then the programs will become even more unique and different. Dmitry Dimitrenko was the 1993 European champion. Remember watching that? It was some sort of a bird routine he did. It was really unique and different. Didn't want to be the same. And that's a good way. And that program is really an exercise in athletics and technique and the sport aspect. And you really need to get that down first, because if you don't do that, no matter how creative and innovative you are, you're probably not going to go too far in competitive skating. You need those technical elements to be at the top level. And then in addition to that, to be champion, you'll add the performance. 100.10, that's 7th in the free program for Andre. Total competition score of 161.42. That'll put Andre currently into 5th place overall.
100.10 His total competition score is 161.42. He is currently in 5th place. Przywitamy reprezentanta Białorusi. Please welcome representing Belarus, Yevgeny Puzanov.
Well, Yohani is 18 years old, 3rd junior Grand Prix season, 8th after the short program. Coached by Alexander Morozov, 104.87 personal best. Needs 124.27 to take the lead, as he will skate the free program to Ecstasy by Giovanni. Well, you can clearly see the grimace on this young man's face
Jevgeni Puzana, Belarus.
and frustration throughout the program. Could not find a center of rotation. Timing on the takeoffs were off. Pop jumps. Struggling on the landings. Looks like he hurt his foot a little bit. Heavy takeoffs. Just one of those days where everything that always seems natural completely disappeared. He forgot how to jump and how to skate and how to time. Here's the triple axel attempt, but he boards it on that slip edge takeoff. Good thing the short track boards were up there, nice and soft boards, but that was disconcerting right off the top of the program. Hard to get back into it after that. There's the triple loop that worked pretty nicely. Nice turn, so you can see strong. It had big jumps, but this pick goes in really early on a lean, pops into a single, and you can see him grimace there, probably hurt the ankle a little bit. The picks were really heavy on the toe jumps. There's the triple salchow, doesn't get all the way around, too far back on the heel, and you can see a face of frustration. We've all been there. Not a happy place to be, but it'll be part of everyone's career at one time or another. That's a nice movements, pay attention to the music and the detail, but on this night, technical was not in his grasp, that's for sure. Much better skater than we saw here this afternoon.
The scores, please. Zawodnik uzyskał w programie dowolnym 93 punkty i 4.
On 93.43, that's 11th in the free program. Total competition score of 155.37, and that will put Eleni currently into 8th place overall. Little shake of the head, totally understand the emotions. Frustrating. But just one little part of the process. And these days will happen.
Witamy reprezentanta Korei. Please welcome representing Republic of Korea, Hyung-Yong Kim.
Hyung-Yong Kim from Korea, 15 years old, 7th after the short program. Final skater in this group, skating to the man in the iron mask. Needs a 123.91 to take the lead.
Hyung Kim, Korea.
Well, Hyung Kim from Korea skating to the man in the iron mask, of course, made famous by Alexei Yagudin from Russia in the 2002 Winter Olympic Games, Salt Lake City. Dynamic, outstanding performance to win gold there. We'll take a look at some of the elements here. And when I mention tight landings, that means a tight curve, not allowing a lot of speed and flow in the landings. And that's what this young man has. Good speed into the jump, nice and straight in the air. And that was pretty good on that triple toe loop. Carried some momentum between the two jumps, but tight on the toe loop, but that's okay. Double axel. And the triple toe loop tight right there. You can see he goes back around the corner, so not a lot of speed and flow in the landing. You'll see that on a lot of the jumps here. Same thing here, small, tight circle. So not a lot of flow, but good technique on the takeoff. Good mechanics. Just need to carry that speed on the landing, cover more ice. So he does a little bit better on that triple flip. Into the change sit spin to level 4. And a level 4 step sequence too, so that was good. And that last spin, change combination in level 4 as well. Needs a 123.91 to take the lead. Might be close, but I think the overall quality of the landings of the jumps might affect that score. Picks that up, and wow. Free program score 119.40. That's second in the free program, with a total competition score of 181.70. That'll put this young man currently into second place overall after 3 groups, 6 skaters yet to come.
He is currently in second place.
There they are, the final group of 6.
For a 6 minutes warm-up. From Kazakhstan, Mikhail Shaidorov. From the United States of America, William Anis. From Switzerland, now.
Look at the start order for this final 6. There's the current standings after 3 groups, 6 skaters to come. Medals to be decided and points to be earned for the final. Second to last Junior Grand Prix competition. Points are at a premium, that's for sure.
There is 1 minute left in this warm-up.
Thanks to everyone and all our subscribers for joining the ISU Junior Grand Prix YouTube. Really appreciate the following that we've had around the world, and great questions have been sent in, the community that we built. Really a lot of fun watching these young skaters and their lives develop and grow. We've seen the current senior generation come through the juniors, and this generation will appear in seniors in the next year or two. Everyone's stories and their lives go up and down. These athletes are excellent at this young age, and we'll see them get better every year. The juniors is really a little bit more pure. They're skating, they love to skate, they love to perform, and they're thrilled to be here. Seniors changes a little bit older, a little bit more attention on that, a little bit more stress, that's for sure. Here we go, final group. There's the 1994 Olympic champion Alexei Urmanov, winning in Lillehammer. Now a coach, doing a great job.
Przed Państwem reprezentant Kazachstanu. On the ice representing Kazakhstan, Mikhail Shaidorov.
Mikhail Shaidorov from Kazakhstan, 17 years old, first Junior Grand Prix season, 6 after the short. 107.72 his personal best, but he's going to need a 121.70 to take the lead as he skates to Once Upon a Time in America.
Mikhail Shaidorov, Kazakhstan.
Well, you know what? That was a great skate. Technically, just did a lot of great content. Beautiful technique in the quad toe, triple toe combination. Top of the program. Solid jump technique all the way through. Some pretty good spins. Lots of work to do in presentation, of course, and expression. But now the base is there. Here it is. Quad toe, triple toe. Makes this look easy. Great speed. Straight up over the pick. Right on top of the landing. Reloads. Gets the free leg back. Good patience. Pushes up nice and high. Gets the triple toe loop cleanly done. About as nice a quad toe, triple toe as you're going to see anywhere. There's the second quad toe and over rotated a little bit. Has to do a 3-turn. Saves the landing pretty well. And triple Lutz makes it look so easy. See how much time there is to check out. He's so efficient in the air. He's quickly into rotation. Triple axel. Snaps right into rotation. Opens up on the landing. Euler. Triple sow. Very, very quick into rotation and gets that free leg out and back quickly. Doesn't let it just hang there. Pushes it back, stabilizes the landing. And here's the change combination spin at the end of the program. Was in it at level 3. A 107.72. He will absolutely smash that personal best with this performance here. And you can see how happy he was at the end.
The stars, please.
Great start to the final group. My gosh. 142.52. You can see Alexei Romanov said, wow, that's great. That's first, of course, by a mile in the free program. And total competition score of 207.03. Mikhail Shaidorov, Kazakhstan, takes over the lead.
Competition score is 207.03. He is currently in first place.
Great job. Well, from the United States, 16-year-old William Annis, second in the Junior Grand Prix season and second in event number 3 in Slovakia. Fifth after the short, needs a 140.90 to take the lead. Season's best is 123. Should be in his reach for sure as he skates the free to Sarabhan Sweet.
William Anis, Stany Zjednoczone.
Well, you can see how powerful William is. Look at the strong, big back and shoulders. Carries so much speed and explosiveness. It's how you use that power. It's exciting to watch, that's for sure. It explodes off the ice. We'll take a look at some of the elements here. First, start with the quad toe. Look at the speed coming in. Watch him explode right off the ice. Right here. Way up in the air. Little under. No, they've given it absolutely clean. No problem, but it has to step out. Here's the triple axel. Carries great speed off the end of the edge. Up into the double toe loop. And his second triple axel. See what happens here. He's got it on a lean and too far back on the heel. Can't get the free leg out. Has to go down. Here's a triple flip. He's got it, but then hits the heel again. Those two slips. Really, let's watch the feet here. See what happens. Hits the ice and hits the heel. Heel goes right back into the ice, and the weight is behind him and has to go down. Powerful, exciting skater. A couple mistakes today will be costly. Bright future. Just 16 years old, so lots of time to gain some finesse, explore different pieces of music, and grow as an athlete and an artist. Well, 128.39 is personal best. Might come close to that, but he's going to need a 140 to take the lead. I don't think that'll happen. Season's best at 130.99. That's second in the free program so far. Total competition score of 197.13, and that'll put William Anis from the United States overall into second place, with 4 skaters to come.
130.99 total points. This is his new season's best. His total competition score is 197.13. He is currently in second place. Przed Państwem reprezentant Szwajcarii. Please welcome.
Well, next competitor from Switzerland, Naoki Rossi, 14 years old, very young, 4th after the short program. First Junior Grand Prix season, second event, 8th in week 3. In Slovakia, 105.60, his personal best. He needs a 136 to take the lead as he skates the free program. You Raise Me Up.
Shoulders, you raise me up.
Naoki Rossi, Szwajcaria.
My gosh, just 14. Naoki Rossi from Switzerland. Such a nice style. A good posture, really good spinner as well. A little bit messy in the air. Needs to tidy that up, although he's strong enough to accomplish the jumps. And not going to be of a high quality GOE at this stage of development, but lots of time to fix that. Strong, powerful, good technique on the takeoffs. But in the air, just you can see the legs bent a little bit and not quite together. But he's so strong that it doesn't matter for these triples at the moment, but moving forward, going to need to tidy that up a little bit. There's the triple flip, falling into the Euler, and then the Salchow just kind of gets that done. Not tidy, but got it done. The triple Lutz a little bit later in the program. Again, a little bent in the air in the position. Not a lot of flow in that. But this was better here. This triple flip was a bit smoother in the air, straighter back, but still needs some work on those legs. Step sequence, very nice in that level 3, which is pretty good level for the juniors. You can see the flexibility in Naoki as well. And so important as you move forward. Good back sit spin position. Immediate upright. Great flexibility and strength. In that final position, change combination to level 4 at the end of the program with a plus 0.88 GOE. So his personal best, 105.60, should beat that by quite a bit. Don't think he'll take over the lead, but might move into second place. We'll see right now. Season's best, 126.57. That's a good score. That's third in the free program. The total competition score of 197.27. That puts Naoki Rossi of Switzerland in second place. 3 skaters to come. Is it enough to grab a podium, a medal? We'll find out in just a few moments.
His total competition score is 197.27. He is currently in second place. Przywitamy reprezentanta Stanów Zjednoczonych. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, due to the Junior Grand Prix this season, 14-year-old Jacob Sanchez from the United States, born in Middleton, New York, coached by Oleg Makarov. No personal best. Third after the short program. Also just 14 years old as he skates to Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen.
Touch my tears with your lips. Touch my world with your fingertips. And we can have forever. And we can love forever. These are once forever anyway.
Oh, Jacob
Jacob
Sanchez
Sanchez
from the
from
United
the
States, a
Netherlands.
big smile, just 14 years old. He's so fast, quick acceleration, good spins, developing jumps, still some work to do in that area, and a passionate skater. And you can see his love to perform and the love for this sport. It just comes out of him during a program. This young man will be a lot of fun to watch develop in the United States and on the international circuit over the next number of years. This is the triple flip. There's a 3-turn, then into an Euler, into a triple Salchow. I kind of worked that equation out to get that done. Here's a flying sit spin. Nice speed, nice low position. Good flexibility and strength. Perfectly centered. Tight little circles. Fast spin. 8 rotations, then the change of position there. In at a level 4 with a GOE of plus 0.65. Triple loop here. That was better. Straighter and stronger in the air. Nice soft landing on the knees. And here's the triple Lutz. Lean on the landing, a little bit forward on it, but works hard to get up high enough to get around the triple toe, and he does. A little bit later in the program, the triple flip. A little bit lower and slower in the air. That gets triple flip, double toe loop done. Not great quality on that. But look, that's being picky. Just 14 years of age with all this ability and talent. Make sure you follow this young man. It's going to be fun watching him improve. He doesn't have a personal best score, first Junior Grand Prix event. But he needs a 136 to take the lead. Probably won't reach that. 2 skaters to come.
Hi, Dad.
But a great
Hello, guys.
debut here for Jacob Sanchez of the United States. Hopefully we'll see more from this young man. Free program score 123.11. That's 5th in the free program, with a total competition score of 194.03. Pretty good score. That will put Jacob currently overall in the 4th place. 2 skaters to come.
123.11. His total competition score is 194.03. He is currently in 4th place.
Well, the second to last competitor in this event, 17-year-old Igor Rukin from the United States, from Russia, 4th Junior Grand Prix season, 2nd event. He was 2nd in Krasnoyarsk. 2nd after the short program. 144.86 his personal best. He'll skate to Feed Me and For the Love of a Princess and Movements by Andrei Gagnon.
Jegor Ruchin, Rosja.
I talked about this a little bit during the women, in that the fact that the Russian skaters, particularly the women, come to the competitions armed with quads, and so do the men here, of course. And they've done extremely well with that. It's just superb. But if you don't do them, you've nullified your gain. And so now you become beatable. And that's what happened here with Igor. Certainly has the ability to do them, but didn't deliver them today. This was a tough skate all the way through. Let's take a look. Here's the quad Salchow. Under-rotated, doesn't get the free leg back. Has to go down. So the points that were to be gained were then lost. Here's the quad toe loop on the back of the heel, and has to go down again. You can see now he's getting a little frustrated. Triple axel. Gets that done into the double toe loop. Okay, back on track a little bit. And triple Lutz. No problem there. That was nice quality. Second triple axel. Determined to get that, but the hand goes down, so loses the quality. And then you can see the break in performance sort of marching forward in frustration. And that affects the overall program quality as well. His personal best was 144.86. He needs a 135.61 to take the lead. I don't think that's going to happen. This is a bit of a shocker because we have Mikhail Shadorov from Kazakhstan in the lead at the moment. And should Igor not beat Mikhail, he'll take a bronze at least. He'll take a medal on the podium. This could be a bit of a surprise. Score still coming in. We'll see. This might be one of the bigger surprises on the Junior Grand Prix this season so far. Free program score 130.85. That's third in the free program for a total competition score of 202.28. And that'll put Igor currently into second place with one skater to come. There you see it. Mikhail from Kazakhstan. He'll have a medal. And it won't be bronze. It'll be silver or gold, depending on what this young man does. Final competitor in the men's event, 17-year-old Gleb Lufulin, second Junior Grand Prix season, second event, champion in Krasnoyarsk, first after the short program. Needs 130.98 to take the title. Certainly capable, great skill, as he'll skate the free program to Mala Luna.
Gleb Lutfulin, Rosja.
Well, another great performance by Gleb. Clearly enough to take his second title and punch the ticket to the Junior Grand Prix final. Pretty focused and determined. Wasn't going to let this go by. Intelligent skater. Physically gifted. But you've got to have that mentality as well. He's got the full package. Only 17, so lots of time for further development. Here's a look at the quad toe. Great speed coming in low on the knees, straight, fast, tight in the air. Beautiful extension on the landing. Glides out. Quad sow, right leg up, nice and straight and tight. Little forward on the landing, but carries the flow up into the double toe loop. Second quad sow, right on top. Maybe a little under rotated in that. We'll see. No, it's all clean in the system. Actually, no reviews at all. Here's the quad sow cow. Nice. Punches that free leg back. That's amazing. 11 elements, no reviews, so pretty clean skate. Here's the triple axel. Euler. Triple sow. Room for development in performance and growth and maturity in that area, but that just comes through time and growing up. Got the technical elements pretty mastered. Lots of time to work on the other aspects of our sport. Great work. Congratulations. Pre-program score 155.20. That's 5 points above his season's best. New season's best here. First by quite a bit in the free program for a total competition score of 231.26. There you're looking at the champion, Gleb Lutfulin of Russia.
This is his new season's best. His total competition score is 200.1.26. He is in the first place.
And let's take a look at the final standings of the men's event. Bit of a surprise. There's Gleb in first, 231.26. Mikhail Shadorov of Kazakhstan, 207.03. And Igor Rukin of Russia in third. Nice surprise.
Szanowni Państwo, zakończyliśmy właśnie konkurencję programu dowolnego juniorów. Już o godzinie 15:30 rozpoczniemy naszą ostatnią konkurencję, czyli taniec dowolny juniorskich par tanecznych.
And our final competition of the day, the free dance, will come up at 15:30 local time here in Gdansk. And then next week, our final week, 7 on the Junior Grand Prix in Linz, Austria, October 7th to 9th. And then Osaka, Japan, December 10th to 12th for the Junior and Senior Grand Prix final. So that concludes our coverage of the men's free program here from Gdansk. For all of us here at ISU and Red Brick Sports, thank you for watching.